So the old New Year has passed. Santa Claus with a red nose has brought you a review. We have Nissan Sirena. I'm in the van and I'll tell you all about it in detail. Look, it has some interesting features. They may seem insignificant, but they define the essence of this car. Look, here it seems is one. This little door, look, it just has... So, when we close it, it touches the frame and it has a soft close feature. And look, let's move on. We have two of these doors, two sliding ones. And look, let's move on, let's move on. We have two of these doors, two sliding ones. Notice this is the turn of the 2000s, at the beginning of the 2010s. Here. Look, these inner door trims are very tight, very narrow. Look, and there are two of these doors. Well, my elbow doesn't fit completely. So, what do you think? Why is that? Why? For example, unlike those same minibuses and vans, the same year's Ford Transit Gazelles, then Citroën, Picasso, Volkswagen, Chrysler and Voyager transporters. For example, they have thick door trims like this upholstery, and then they have one sliding door. So what do you think? Why does this happen? The thing is that Japan is a small country, but it's strange with a huge population density. There are 200 people. Many cars can't add another car. There are a lot of cars here, and it turns out there's nowhere to park. You just can't physically add another car to the family. They have parking lots that are like elevators. We have lift machines in auto services, and they have these high-rise parking lots. That's how they park. And that's why, to maximize, I had to stuff a lot of stuff in here, a little... Here, let's say, to cut down extra inches from doors and make them two. The doors have closers, making it easier to load bags quickly. And to make them two, and for this purpose, there are door closers to make it easier to load the bag faster. You don't have to stand in the parking lot for 3 hours. I also wanted to show you the third row. The transformation of the interior. Oh, Santa Claus, it's a bit hot. Looks like global warming is happening. Or maybe I have a fever, like Ebola or COVID. Well, here is our favorite third row. Look, first we fold this back. Here are the grooves, like assembling a Lego mosaic. And now we detach this, and that's it, all set. And we do the same here. Please. And we fold it. So notice that the seats here are wider than in other minibuses and vans. Here we go back. Now we are with us. We are collecting. Now we have a second row. And it is also very interesting. Look, here it is. It may seem like just an armrest, but I'm talking about space saving in action. It might seem like we have two seats in the first row, but it looks like there aren't any. Here are two captain's chairs. And here's a little homunculus who wants to sit in the front. Please, everything is for him. All-inclusive like in the best Turkish hotels. You're welcome. Enjoy. Here, transformation of the interior. Next, they recline basically like in many of these station wagons, like the 11th or something. Volga 310221. Basically, everything is clear here. Then you can make a bed for yourself. Great. Good night, dear little ones. Bye-bye, sleep tight. Don't lie on the edge. This is our Nissan car, right? And Nissan is the first in the world. And, for example, Nissan is the very first in the world. Again, because of the tight parking, there's nowhere to put the car. Still on the old laurel. Here's what I've installed here. Look. We're engaging. the reverse gear. Here, and there's a sound parking sensor. This is already the owner who installed the camera, and the sound parking sensor has been around in Japan since the 80s. Because back then there was a huge population density and, accordingly, a bunch of cars. So what I wanted to say is, here we have, since this is a Nissan, Nissan was also a pioneer in this. This is our minivan, and it was one of the first. Again, due to space saving, it started making such spacious vehicles, the creator of the minivan class. And it was the first one more than 40 years ago. Nissan Prairie in general this. For those who don't know, this is the American steppe, where bison graze, and the Nissan Siren is a mermaid. So both Japan and Nissan are pioneers in minivans due to space saving, again the same space. And by the way, Nissan is noticeably cheaper than its competitors, like Hyundai H1, Starix. But, by the way, it's relevant for them too. These, again, these thin door panels, the interiors and so on, and also these two sliding doors, the one that was created where, in Korea they also have space issues, Duga, but it's noticeably cheaper. This specimen is for 1,300,000. If it's a Hyundai, then for that kind of money it often ends up as a wreck. Let's say in Droboden. In Traiska drunk, here, here. In terms of technology, we have a suspension like that of the Nissan Qashqai engine. Well, and the Renault Nissan Lada Alliance. Well, and now, dear viewers, I'm going on a little trip to get some new reviews. There were these little mosquitoes buzzing around. Mosquitoes. Some of them. So kids, the old new year is coming to an end. And I still need to save up a little more gift for you for the new year. And go for some other reviews. Hey driver, harness the sleigh, let's go.